hexapawn, and today I'm going to be showing you this computer. Now, it doesn't look like a computer because it's just a big kind of, well, you can make this out of matchboxes, but anyway, so this is a computer. It might not look like a computer, but trust me, it's a computer. Now, this is a game. This is a game called Hexapawn, and this computer is going to learn how to play this game. Okay. So, these are all the points, or something. Okay. So, if you look closely at each box, there are, let's see. So there are a few squares and a few arrows, and there's a number at the bottom. Okay, so, before I start, let me just thank Vsauce and the Vsauce 2 channel for first showing me this, and greatly appreciated. Anyway, we're gonna start. So I'm gonna first explain the rules of this game called Hexapawn. Interesting. And then I'm gonna explain the fundamentals of this game, and then I'm gonna play around against this computer. Time lapse, of course, but anyway. Okay, so let's explain how Hexapawn works. So let me get rid of this for a second. And that. Okay. We don't really need the computer, but I'm not gonna move it because it takes so long to move it. Okay, so we got the game. So you are always playing red, and the computer is always playing, or the other person is always playing this purpley color. So there are two pieces marked with an X on each team, and that piece cannot move at the start of the game. So you have to do one move. The first move cannot use this X piece. So you can. So here are the rules. There are three ways to win. Either A, you can get one piece to the other side of the board. B, you can capture, and I'll show you how to capture in a minute. You can capture all three enemy pieces. Or C, you can block your enemies so that they can't move. I'll explain. So the first one's pretty simple. So there are two rules to this game. Each piece, they don't have to, but your decision, they can either A, move forward, or, and this is a special case, if it's just diagonal, one square diagonal, it can capture. Okay? So in that case, so for example, in this scenario, red team would have won because, or actually if red team just moved their piece from here to here, they would have won, or if the purple team moved this piece from here to here, the purple team would have won because red team and purple team cannot move anymore. So in this case, red team won because they just moved and blocked all three pieces. Okay? Okay, so if you get to the other side of the board, you win. And if you capture, boom, boom, boop, boop, let's see, or block, bloop, and then, well, you technically already won, but you, anyway, okay, so that was kind of a bad example, but anyway, you get the point. I think you do. Okay, so that's the rules of Hexapawn. Okay, so this looks like a board, tic-tac-toe board, but it's not. Okay, let me explain the computer now. Okay, so each of these labels on the top, ignore the number, each of these labels display the board, and they display there's either 1, 2, 3, or 4 moves that the computer can do. For example, in this situation, it could do 2 moves. It could either, so if this player did this, it could either A, capture this piece, like that, or B, it could have just moved down, so like that. right? Okay. I hope you saw that. Anyway. Okay, so we have those two. Okay. So the numbers on the bottom mean whose turn it is, basically. So you play on moves 1, 3, 5, and 7. The computer plays on moves 2, 4, and 6. So you start always as move number 1, then the computer moves, then you're on move number 3, so you move, and then it's move number 4, so the computer moves, and so on, all the way up to 7. There's no 8th move because it's guaranteed that the hexapawn will end in less than 8 moves. It's kind of interesting, but you can just make this board and try it out, and you'll see. Okay, so here's how the computer works. Let's take this first example. Okay, if it's like that, then the computer will either have to decide on to either take the purple move or the orange move. How does it do that? Well, if you actually open this cabinet, there are 2 squares, an orange and a purple. This is actually usually done with beads, but I don't have beads, so it was kind of weird. Okay, so now we're gonna give this box a shake. Whoops, one fell out already. Oh, both fell out. Okay, don't let them fall out. Okay, so gonna give this a shake, quick shake, and then now you're gonna shake it to see which one comes out. As you can see, the orange square came out, so it's gonna relate. You're gonna put it back in. Wait, just keep it out for 1 second. So orange move, do the orange move, and you get captured. Okay, so orange move. So the orange move didn't result in if instead of the orange move, the computer had chosen, let's see, let's say the computer chose the purple move. If it chose the purple move, it would do this, right? And now we can actually win by just going like that. Actually, we can't win, but anyway, that's not a winning position, but that's one way to do it. Well, that's the only move, but anyway. Or actually, you can just capture, but anyway. Okay, so that's how the computer works. Now, I'm gonna play. So how it gets smarter is, okay, let's play an example round with the computer. Okay, so I am going to move this piece forward. Okay, so if I move that piece forward, then we're gonna look at this matchbox, because most people do it with matchboxes, but I don't have matchboxes, so these are paper. So I'm going to give it a little shake and then see which one comes out. Come on. Okay, orange. Orange came out. Okay, so I'm gonna wait 1 sec. So keep it out until we know that it doesn't result in a disaster. So we're gonna move this piece forward. Okay, so from here, we can do anything. So, as you can see, this didn't result in an immediate win by red, so now it's safe to put this square back into the box, okay? Okay, whoops. Okay, so now, from here, we are going to, so from here we can make any move. We can either capture, we can capture here. Actually, the easiest way to, actually, 1 sec. Okay, so don't put the orange square back in until you've analyzed all moves and you are not sure if this can lead to an immediate death of purple. Now, as you can see, I didn't notice, but it can lead to an immediate death of purple by just capturing this piece and you got to the other side and you won. So that means that from here, this position, this orange square resulted in death. So we're actually going to dispose of that square. Okay, so now we can play again. Okay, so let's say, actually I'm going to just put this on top so we know where it is because we're going to play again. Anyway, okay, so we are going to play again. So let's do that again. Okay, so we can get rid of this for a second. Give it a little shake, see which one comes out. Okay, pink. pink came out. Okay, so let's not put it back in yet. So it says to move this. Okay? Okay, so that means right now it's telling the computer to move like this. So there are two ways to move right now. You can either A, capture this piece, or B, you can move forward. Moving forward seems like the optimal strategy because it'll stop the opponent from moving and yeah, it ends. So that means that the pink is kind of, you don't need it either. Okay? Okay, so let's retry this game. Okay, so now the only possibility is purple, so I'm not even gonna shake it. So if you do this, it'll do that. Now, okay, so it captured one. Now, it doesn't really matter what you do, so let's just capture this piece. And, okay, so now let's look for this formation here. Oh, there it is. Well, that was quick. Yep, that's correct. Okay, we're gonna give it a little shake, even though it doesn't really matter, but come on, get out. Okay, there we go. Okay, orange. The orange says move this piece forward. So let's move it forward. Now, as you can see, purple won because red is trapped and cannot move anymore. Okay, so that means that the orange move succeeded, and we're gonna put another orange square into here because, oops, because it won. So we're gonna give it a better chance of winning next time. Okay, so that's how the game works. Now let's play a few example rounds. I'll take out the good ones and I'm gonna put back in the bad ones for number 2 here. And you can see how the computer evolves to play much better. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so we're gonna reset the board, and I'm also gonna fast forward this because you can just. Okay, so I'm gonna not fast forward the first part, but after that, the first two rounds, I'm not gonna fast forward. Okay, let's go. Here, okay. That. Give it a shake. Oops. Okay, let's see this one. Okay, orange says do that. Okay. Now let's see. Capture this piece. Now in this situation, this succeeded, so it's okay. We can put it back in. We can put this back in because it didn't result in death. Okay, now number 4 because this is the second move that purple's gonna make. There it is. Okay, so. Oh no. Okay, so I've played 8 rounds. 4 of them have been won by the computer and 4 of them have been won by me. Now let's do a tiebreaker. Okay, so as you might know, the computer has really advanced since I've already played, so I've removed a lot of pieces. Well, not that many, but anyway, I've removed a few pieces, but yeah, not much progress going here. Okay, so let's just start. Let's do that. So the computer will do that, which will mean that, let's see. Okay. Let's try that. Okay, that's kind of weird, but anyway. Maybe the computer will think to do something else. Okay, so this is the thing. Let's see. Let's see what it says. Okay, it got blue first. So that means that it went here, and I get to add a blue piece, but I haven't prepared for the blue pieces, so whoops. Okay, anyway. So that's how you play hexapawn. Also, that's how you design a computer. So these are all the designs you might need. Here, just take a screenshot or something. You can take a screenshot. Okay, take a screenshot or do something to try and make one. Remember, thank you to Vsauce and Vsauce2, the channel, to by the way, to help me learn about this, and yeah. Anyway, so that's the end of this video. See you at how to do stuff with the eaton.com, and see you next time. Let me try and draw a thumbs up. That kind of failed. That's a weird thumbs up. Okay, much better. So put the thumbs up button, subscribe, and if you like this video, check out my YouTube channel. Also, again, see how to do stuff with eaton.com, and see you next time. Bye.